Cameron, what's happening, man? How you doing?
Okay, glad to get this out of the way.
Yeah.
Get the payment out and all that.
Yes, you have 20,000 reasons, I think. Oh, I'm sorry, 25,000 reasons to want to get it over with.
Yeah.
I do have your check right here.
Great.
Okay.
Cool. I'll just get that and then be on the way then?
Yes, but let's do an interview. I have to do an interview with you first. So before we even start, I need to put this mic on you. This is for the insurance company and their attorneys, okay? So we're just going to do the quick interview. This is called an exit interview, okay?
Okay, as long as it doesn't take too long.
It shouldn't.
I got to get to work, so.
No worries. It shouldn't take too long.
Cool.
Just clip that on your shirt for me if you can.
It's like right here.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's perfect. Real quick. And for the record, Cameron, even before we start this, do you have anything to do with fraud in your vehicle?
Fraud in what sense?
Setting this whole thing up to get money, to get $25,000.
No, absolutely
I would like to ask in the beginning. Nothing to do with that?
No.
All right, here's your check. You can go.
Great.
No, I got to ask you some more questions. So we're talking about a 2020 yellow Camaro.
Camaro, yeah.
And I have your police report right here. So in your own words, can you let me know what happened on the day? It was a little over a month ago that you said your vehicle was stolen.
Yeah.
Take me back to that day. Don't leave anything out if you can.
Okay, let's see. So at my apartment, and the car was parked outside on the street. Got up the next morning for work, and the car was just missing. So, of course, I'm freaking out. What do? I go and I call the police, make a report. We're looking around frantically for it. And then, a couple days later, it turns out that I guess it got stolen, and they must have partied with it or something. I don't know. And then it just ended up getting wrecked.
Okay. You said, where were you again?
At the apartment.
At your apartment?
Yeah, I was at my apartment.
Okay. And do you have a roommate? Are you there by yourself? Or is there a significant other? Who's there with you?
Yeah, just my roommate.
Just your roommate,
yeah.
Okay. And is that, I think I got his name in here. So I know my investigators talked to him.
That'd be Lance.
Lance. Yes, Lance. And then we also talked to two of your neighbors too, but I'll get into that a little bit later.
Cool.
Let me just put this here. So you said you woke up the next day and it was gone.
Yeah, just got up for work the next morning and just was missing, just wasn't there.
And did you fill out your police report right away or you waited?
Well, I had to get to work, so,
okay.
Of
it
course.
It was 2 days that you...
I was hoping that it'd pop back up,
Okay.
Look, I gotta get going soon. Do you think you could just give me the money so I can do my way?
Anthony, you know someone named Anthony?
Was that one of the neighbors?
Do you know anyone named Anthony?
I probably know an Anthony. It's a pretty common name.
Okay, so Anthony was there with Lance.
Uh-huh.
And Lance is the one that told me that you waited a couple days before you reported stolen. That's why I said you waited a couple days. That's not.
It's like the next day. I don't know.
Just hold on, man. That's what's not in your police report. So let me ask you, of course, why did you wait a couple days before you reported your car stolen?
Well, the day of, I was busy. I was working a double at work.
How did you get to work that day?
I had to take a lift.
Okay. So that's not normal behavior. If someone gets their car stolen, truck stolen, vehicle stolen, they don't wait a couple days before they tell police or whoever.
Look, I get that.
Okay. So you see why that's a little sus
I know.
to us.
I needed to get to work, right? I couldn't be late again. I was going to get fired if I was. And it was a double, so I didn't really, have time after work.
What do you do for a living?
I work at a factory.
I've been there for 4 years.
Yeah.
And your boss name is Mike. He says you're an excellent employee.
Yeah.
He said that you tried to wash your car at the job once. Why you do that?
Why not?
Yeah, that was during your lunch break. So you really like the car?
I do. Yeah. I was really excited about the car. I'm really, sad that it got stolen and wrecked.
Your payment history for that Mustang is suspect too, dog.
Wait, what do you mean? I've been making payments.
Yeah, you have, but your payments are very inconsistent. Like you would wait a month. You're making your payments very slowly. Sometimes you're 1 month behind. Sometimes you're 2 months behind.
Okay, but people are behind on their payments. What does this have to do with
your
me getting out of here?
Recent payment. Okay, so the most recent, you were almost 3 months behind. So what's going on with that?
There's an issue at the bank. I don't know. Just put the money in the wrong account, I guess. I don't see what
For
this
3 months?
has to do with collecting the money, though.
For 3 months, you did that?
I guess I just didn't realize at first.
You've been paying. So basically, what I'm trying to get you to understand is this. When I look at your payment history looks like you can't afford a car. That's what I'm saying. Because if you pay, you're up to date. Oh, you miss a month. You're trying to catch up. Next, next month come, you're a month and a half behind. Now you're 2 months. That's what I'm saying. So your payment history shows a person like me, a PI, that you can't afford this car. It's a big payment. And that's why you're late, because it's a big payment. I get it. And maybe that's the reason why you're committing fraud today. Or I'm finding out that you're committing fraud today.
I'm not committing fraud, so I don't know what the you're talking about.
Have you seen the vehicle?
Yeah, I've seen it.
No, since the police recovered it. You have not. That's your baby. And the reason I asked if you, when I brought up that you wash your car at the job, because that shows that you really love your car, man. I mean, when people do shit like that. So when I show you this, man, that's it, man.
Yeah.
And then when I don't see any remorse for it, see, there's a tactic that I use, dog. When I ask you, when I say, hey, man, you wash your car at work, that shows you really care about your car. But then when I show you a picture of it up, you have no look on your face like, see, I look at body language like there's a reason why I do everything. Yeah, you don't give a shit about that car no more. I know. Yeah. But that $25,000. Yeah, right. Yeah. Now you got a smile on your face on that.
Can I get going now?
I will get you that once we're ready, once we're done.
Cool.
Okay. So again, do you have anything to do with this vehicle being stolen and damaged?
Look, I don't think you know your dick from your elbow. I just want my money.
Is that true, huh? Okay, I'll let you say.
You're talking about all this like you know what's up and down. I just want to get out of here. Okay, I got to get going.
Yeah, your girlfriend's name is Luna. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
When the last time you heard from her?
Yesterday.
How's she doing?
Why is that any of your business?
Everything is my business when you sitting in my shit. Everything is my business.
My relationship? My personal relationship.
Everything is my business when you in my office. So how's your bitch? How's she doing? And that's a lie that you talked to her yesterday. You know why I know that you're full of shit? Let me tell you why.
Tell me why.
Look at my screen. Look at the screen. That's your right? That's your right?
Okay, so what happened?
You're going to have to ask her. I ain't going to tell you shit. What happened? Why she in there? That ain't none of your business. But when you told me that you heard from her yesterday, I know you full of shit because you haven't. See, this is what I'm talking about. You come in my office, you had this arrogant about yourself. Yeah, just give my check.
You gonna give me my money or not? Like, what are we doing? What is this?
We're doing an interview. I already told you. This is an interview about your vehicle. And you have to go through this process in order to get your money. So I'm going to ask you again, when the last time you heard from Luna? Go ahead and make sure you look at her because she's in a holiday suit right now. So make sure you tell me the truth this time. When the last time you heard from her?
Last week.
Ah, that's more like it with your lying. Yeah. Last week. You know why she in jail?
Inform me. Clearly you must know more than I do.
I know a lot more than you know. So anyway, while she's there, she's trying to cut a deal with the DA. Like most of the criminals, when they go to jail, I got 100, probably got 100 of these kind of exact kind of cases, similarities. People in jail, they start singing. Yeah, and she told us something different about the Mustang, bruh. And she also said you cheated on her too.
I'm sure she said that.
Yeah, she said you cheated on her. So she said she don't give a about you.
Okay, so what'd she say about the car then?
She says you're full of shit. That you, Anthony, and some other people that I'm going to find out. It was you, Anthony, Lance, and Luna that towed that car up. And you reported it stolen to get $25,000. You're going to get him. She said you was only going to give her $1,500. She found out you cheated on her. Now she's turning her.
Lying.
Okay.
Why would you believe her?
I don't believe no criminal. I believe evidence and facts. That's what I follow.
Well, exactly, right there. Fact number one.
Yes, tell me what fact number one is.
She thinks I cheated on her. So
your relationship with this I don't care about your relationship with her.
She's trying to throw me under the bus.
I'm talking about the car.
I'm telling you right now, she's trying to throw me under the bus.
Anthony trying to throw you on the bus too? Lance trying to throw you on the bus too?
I don't even know what you're bringing them into this for.
Your neighbors too? Huh? Your walls are thin, bruh. Your neighbor heard y'all talking.
Am I getting my money or not?
Your neighbor heard y'all talking about.
Am I getting my or
You
not?
don't ask no goddamn questions in my shit, mother. I'm the one that asks the questions. That's how this shit goes in this office. Now, if you don't like it, just walk your happy out and I'll send this money back. If you don't like it, I don't give a Or you can fight me over it too. I don't give about that. We can do whatever. Don't make me no difference. If you bad enough, you can whoop me for it. I got boxing gloves. You knock me out, I'll just give you your check. You wanna do it that way too? Here's your money. I got the boxing gloves. You wanna knock me out? You get your money. Without any other talking. Here, here's your check. We can fight for it. This whole interview, everything. We can fight for it. You whoop my, I'll give you your $25,000. I'll whoop your, I take you to jail and you get nothing.
You're gonna take me to jail?
Oh yeah.
You think you're gonna take me to jail?
So you pass him an offer.
I just want my.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You gonna tell me the truth or not?
I told you the truth. I was at home. Someone stole the car. I don't know the.
You were talking
Luna's
about.
lying.
So
I don't know.
What about Anthony? What about Lance? When last time you heard from them? Yeah, you ain't heard from them either, have you?
Not in a couple days.
Cause they in jail too. They in jail right with Luna. They did some extra shit. I ain't gonna tell you about their case. When you talk to Luna, which she probably don't want to talk to your punk, but they all did something outside of this shit, and they're chirping about this case. You lying. Just come clean, man. Your money right here. Come clean.
Okay, what do you want?
The truth. The truth.
Just couldn't afford the payments on the car anymore.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I didn't want to have to sell it.
Okay.
My credit was going to shit. Just needed a break.
So you came up with this plan? Who was the mastermind behind the plan?
I mean, yeah. It was more or less my idea.
Okay. And when you was talking that shit in the living room, your neighbor heard you. They heard you talking about it then. So at least you come clean about it. There you go. All right. So let's get you the check. I need you to sign off on it, okay?
Okay, that's it?
That's it. But first, I have to take you to jail for fraud. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna go to jail for fraud.
Come on.
So I appreciate you admitting it. That's the first step. It's a good thing that you did that on camera. The DA is gonna see that and it's good. That's good that you admitted it. So stand up and go against the wall, please. Don't try to run out. Put your hands behind your back. I appreciate you admitting it. That's the first step. Take some guts to do that. Good for you. Straight up. How much were your payments? I know how much they were, but I don't remember. What were those payments? Almost $2,000, right?
Yeah, $1,800 a month.
Yeah, $1,800 a month. That's a lot, man. Come on. Separate your feet for me. Go up closer. You got anything that's gonna poke me, stick me, stab me? What is this, a phone?
Yeah.
It's your wallet. You got your ID on you?
It's in there.
Okay. Man, you gotta need tight pants, man. I can't get shit out, man. What's in here? What's in there? Keys? Here, turn around. Believe it or not, you did do the right thing by admitting it. I believe the DA, they'll go lean in on you. They might, because you're admitting it. Believe it or not, they like to see shit like that. So is there anything else? Anything that they doing that you might want to tell the DA? Because it's a little ring here. I don't know if you're involved in, because they doing like crimes, all three of them. So I don't know if you're involved with the other shit. No idea. Okay. I mean, you could tell me that, but when it come time to, making a deal with the DA, if you know anything else, if I were you, I would tell him everything. There's no such thing as a rat to a bounty hunter. There's no such thing as a rat. They call informants. They call witnesses. That's what I call them. So you just a witness. You feel me? All right, come on, let's go. I'm still take you to jail, but if I were you, I'd try to cut some type of deal with them. Come on, have a seat. Watch your head. All right, any other questions before I close the door?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna get an evidence bag and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna strap you in here, okay? All right, sit tight.